So here on the same property, or the property line, we have what they call the bud hole, B-U-D hole. And this was the social spot. This was a swim hole where everybody would come to swim. And this has changed dramatically. The problem with this is it used to be about 10 feet deep, but a big rock that used to be here with a waterfall must have fallen down in this hole. So somewhere in this hole, there's a boulder, probably about a little smaller than that rock is right there across the water. I built this bridge with some friends to get across here because this was the only way to get into the property. They drove across the creek, and it was well worn. They call it the ford, and they would drive across. There is another entrance that is to it that's a road, but it goes through somebody else's property, and it also splits off and leads to an old historic cemetery. It's up on the hill up there. So she offers causeway for the people visiting the cemetery, but doesn't necessarily want to turn that road into a road leading to here. So we made this pedestrian walkway so that way some of the elders who are part of this property and owners of the property can get across easily enough. And we just used pallets and some timbers that we found along the way and stitched everything together. And this is all just repurposed, reused, recycled. You come across. So these debris fields you see here are not piled up. This is how it got left. This is what it looks like naturally. Those trucks you see off in the distance right there working are picking up debris, but this is not piled up to be picked up. This is how it was left. And luckily somebody came through here with chainsaws, cut us out a little tooth mark right here so we can get in and out of here. And in doing so, we found this. There he is right there. The image of him right there. We found this, and so many people had thought that either it washed away or hadn't been seen. It hadn't been seen in like almost 10 years. So we actually located, I thought at first it was a headstone, but it is not. This is a memorial for this swim hole. So it's a kind of a no-brainer for the psychological welfare and the emotional welfare of people to be able to have somewhere this spring to come. And when summer sets in, imagine this place bustling with activity, picnics going on, everybody rejoicing after this crazy winter this is going to be. We still don't know what's going to happen out here. We're got our fingers crossed. Right now it's a beautiful sunny day. We've had plenty of those, but their rainy season hasn't even started, but they have been in a drought for a few years now. And we're kind of hoping, God forbid, that this drought continues just for the sake of being able for rebuilding. One good rain and these mountains are just waiting to come down, because you see all around us here, there's landslides all over the place, thousands of landslides, hundreds of homes like this, like the Apple House. So that's what we're doing here. We're trying to go the extra mile, do what we can to actually support homes. And then later on, somebody can come along who actually has all the higher end skills to actually do what needs to be done. But right now, we're trying to stop things from getting worse. Like rust on a car. You might not be able to get rid of all the rust. You just want to slow it down for as long as you can, so you can still have lots of pleasure driving. This is still a home, still a great homestead, still a great neighborhood. It'll come back. But that's that. So, cut.